So how was your week? It was really good. Got a lot of housework done, very productive work week. It was decent.
I do not live in the past.
All right then. Why don't we circle back to where we left off last week?
You really like this whole dwelling thing, don't you?
It's not about dwelling, more processing your emotions so that you can move forward productively and consciously.
I do not sleepwalk. That is Jedi Master's thing.
Sleepwalking? When did I say you were sleepwalking?
You said unconsciously moving. You just said it a second ago.
Oh, no. I didn't mean sleepwalking. Though now that you bring it up, that is interesting. Talk about my sleepwalking issues. What sleepwalking? Who told you that? Was it Darth Sith? Does he sleepwalk? To be honest with you, I'm not generally there when they're sleeping, but I wouldn't really be surprised. He does seem like the type. Well, you just seem like the type. What does that even mean? I just seem like, Darth Sith told you this, didn't he? I am so sick of these rumors. Do you know he told people I film without pants on? Does he wear pants when we film? What kind of show do you think this is exactly?
If you are suggesting that I hang out with not only a Jedi, but a Jedi in his underwear, then you are finally beginning to understand the very torture that is my everyday existence.
Let's say I didn't wear pants, for the sake of argument. Like, the camera doesn't even go any lower than a high waist, and I'm wearing Jedi robes. So, hypothetically speaking, if I wasn't wearing pants, how could it be inappropriate? Well, I don't know if it's technically inappropriate, but I mean, it might make some people uncomfortable. What about the people who are on set with you? No one's ever complained about it before. Other than Darth Sith, but he doesn't really count. Look, all I'm saying is that I'm not that kind of co-star, okay? I'm not confirming or denying anything. What kind of therapist are you? Are you really a therapist, or are you some kind of tabloid writer in disguise?
Distracting? I never said that it distracted me. I said it makes me extremely uncomfortable, and that it is the worst part of my week, etc. I never used the word distracted.
I think we ought to address the elephant in the room.
You are not going to make me look. There is not a physical possibility that an elephant is in this room.
You're right. We need to go deeper. Oh, you meant like a that was like a metaphor, right? This is not a zoo. I don't mean an actual elephant.
You think it's a good idea to try and make a fool of a Dark Lord of the Sith? I'll show you.
No. It's just a common metaphor here on this planet. That's all.
Sorry, I got a little upset. I got carried away. Gray says it's why I lose in chess. My emotions.
No problem, Sith. That's why we're here. Why don't we go ahead and dig a little deeper on this? What was your earliest memory of lashing out like that?
So many memories to choose from. I don't know if this counts, but I did have a problem with authority when I was younger. Are you familiar with the electric chair? Yes, you see, now you're beginning to understand what's about to happen to this poor fool. Yes, so, you're familiar with the ninja blenders, right? Imagine something 10 times that
Actually,
size.
Sith, I do apologize, but in the best interest of your time being well spent, I think you've painted quite the vivid picture for me, and I'll never be able to forget it. So, yes. I think it's in your best interest if we move on.
Fine, but it was just getting good.
I think there may be a much deeper reason you feel this way in general. You know, after Order 66, I would think people would be happy that I'd get out of bed and even get half-dressed. I'm not totally sure I get what you're trying to say here. Have you ever heard of multiple personality disorder before?
Is that like when you have personnel in your military that are not obeying orders?
Is this about that rumor that I talk to myself too much? Heard of it, sure, but how does that apply to my situation? To simplify it, it's when a single individual has more than one distinct personality. Enduring personalities, I should say.
So I'm guessing you're not familiar with the rule of two, then.
I believe that rule typically refers to two different people. So like if someone had two heads, how can I say this? It's like two personalities, two distinctive personalities in one brain. Does that make sense? Hold on a second. Are you saying like one person can have more than one persona? Kind of, yeah.
I paid for an hour of what? You telling me about the rule of two? I already knew about that, dum-dum. This is a waste of my time. I'm leaving. Hey, wait. Before I go, do I just make the next appointment with the front desk?
What do you mean that's time? You just dropped extra personalities in my lap, and now we have to wait a week to figure this out? Unbelievable. It's just that I do have another appointment waiting, and our time is up. However, I will be here next week, not going anywhere. Take the week, mull it over. We will continue this discussion. Hey, I was leaving, but then I noticed that your receptionist was headed to the bathroom. Looked like she was crying. Her desk looked like it had been maybe hit by forced lightning, or it's burnt anyway. Weird, but not why I came in here. There's a guy out in your waiting room. I think he's your next appointment. You want me to send him in? Yeah, sure. Hello. What is your name? You actually know my name, though you may not remember that I belong to it. Auburn. Auburn the Red. Wizard. At your service. Did you say wizard? Indeed. I am here on a matter of great importance that must be seen to with some haste. Ah, yes, of course. A wizard.